They probably told you that they were giving you something for it. I almost asked her that, but I'm like, it's none of my business. But,
So, Steve, how hard, or maybe it's not too hard right now because you've been working at it for a while,
yes,
to keep the monkey off your back?
pretty easy. Yeah, I don't think about it at all, to be honest with you.
Now, is it because you are living in a place that's somewhat pretty much, has house rules, it's controlled, there's a zero tolerance for almost, everything in terms of drugs and alcohol,
No, I mean, that might have something to do with it.
Mm-hmm.
But, I mean, I drive by the same stores every day that I used to drive by before, and
Mm-hmm.
I don't stop at them, and I just drink more coffee now, more than anything. Yeah, so no, I don't, like, I'm not, like, I gotta have a drink, on any given day.
Wow, that's fantastic.
Yeah, I mean,
Wow.
it's more, I mean, I have, like, what they call fleeting thoughts.
Mm-hmm.
I think I've told other people, they last, like, 20 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's like, yeah, and no. And then it's, because I can literally play a scenario in my head of how it's going to turn out.
Mm-hmm.
And then it kind of dissipates and goes away or whatever. And it's just, I kind of laugh about it sometimes, actually.
So, you've told me in the past you've relapsed once at least, right?
Well, yeah. I
Okay.
was sober, whatever, 8 to 10 years,
Mhm.
give or take. And then I started drinking again when I was 40.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, at this point, what is going to make this last?
I think it just, as long as I keep doing what I'm doing now. I mean, obviously, try to do more,
Mhm.
but I don't think anybody can answer that question, to be honest with you. Because almost like I just said to this girl that I'm like, you don't know when that urge is going to come, and if that urge is going to be strong or light or whatever.
Addictions are very powerful.
Yeah,
That's why I'm asking how you deal with it, because maybe it will help others who obviously you know
yeah.
others that have relapse.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So what is gonna make you this time? Is it because you don't want to do this again?
Yeah,
no.
I definitely don't want to do this. I don't want to. I don't want to go to treatment again. I don't want to. There's a lot of things I don't want to do again. Is it to say I will never do it again?
Mm-hmm.
I would like to think not. Consequences were pretty severe already, and just don't want to repeat that. I think when early on though, in my sobriety, and I don't know how, like, some of the guys in the house took it or whatever. It's just obviously we've talked on that. If you can't, how people perceive things is that's their thing, and that has nothing to do with you or how you said something really. I've told myself that I have no other choice. Like if I drink again, I lose everything again.
Sorry, the plane just went by, so you're gonna repeat that a little bit.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I literally, had told myself right from the beginning, well, not from the very beginning, but probably a couple weeks in rehab, I was like, you know what? I literally don't have an option. To drink again is not an option for me. It hurt too much. My bottom, I would like to think, was low enough, even though at times in sobriety I thought it wasn't. But I just have to tell myself that, you know what, drinking again for me is not an option, will never be an option. I know it'll always be there. Alcohol will always be there. Obviously, alcohol is not going away anytime soon. Prohibition? Yeah, no. So I don't know. I mean, I've told a lot of the guys, you know, or people in the house that, you know, once I got to the point where I realized that not only is it not an option, but it is also I can't say but. It is not an option. Period. For me, it is not an option.
So that's the answer then.
It
is not an option.
It's really just not an option.
So that's gonna keep you stay the course. Keep you on
that's
staying
what
the
I
course.
have to. I mean, I have to remind myself. You know, when I, like I said, when I have those fleeting thoughts or those thoughts of like, you know, oh shit, maybe I could, you know, smoke a joint. You know, but I know it already leads what it leads to. You know, you know, so. For me, it would just skip the joint and just go right to the alcohol, you know, because that's more or less what I really want. And I don't even know where that'll take me. I mean,
so it's just not an option. There's no
not an option.
Not an option. Okay,
really
that's good.
Not
yeah.
an option.